Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel,
So Sammy G, what's happening on the channel today?
So Nathan, today on the channel I am going to be doing part 1 of my Criterion collection. So yeah, Criterion I've been collecting for probably about over 3 years now. However, I've sort of kind of put my Criterion collecting to a grinding halt of late, just because, you know, like there's not been as many announcements in recent times that has really caught my fancy, or there hasn't been that many sales as well. I was speaking to like Warren over at Goose's Movies about this, the last Criterion sale I thought was pretty pants, to be honest. Well, here in the UK, yeah, like it was very lackluster, like the last Criterion sale. But when I get them, say, like for pre-owns cheap, or, you know, like when there's some reduced titles, I try and take advantage of that. And mind you guys, going forwards, there are a couple of brand new titles that are coming out that I definitely want to pick up. There's Night on Earth from Jim Jarmusch, and the other one is Happiness, that's coming out I think the 30th of September. Night on Earth I think is coming out the 19th of August. So there are a couple of upcoming like Criterion titles that are coming out that I definitely want to pick up. Woof, it is, oh my god guys, the sun is so bright like today. I probably should just put my shades on, but yeah, anyways, so we're gonna go straight off the bat, and the first one, and oh, by the way guys, I will say as well, there is some amazing guys who really know their stuff when it comes to the Criterion collection, like Elliot Coen, and then you've got film bloggers Sam and Davy, Chris Moen, and yeah, I think who else is Neil's movie channel as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd give a bit of a shout out to those guys as well. And Leon Talks Film, Leon did a cracking Criterion collection video as well. So I thought I'd just give a few shout outs to them guys. And then we're going to go straight off the bat, and the first one is Overlord. Yeah, I got this for about £8 last year. I think I got it from, I think it was Stockton-on-Tees where I picked this one up. And yeah, this was okay. It was all right, this one. I wasn't huge on it. £8 for Criterion. Whenever I can pounce on that, I will. I'm not in a hurry to go back and revisit anytime soon. That's Overlord. And speaking of Jim Jarmusch, the same director, this is Dead Man, which was a fantastic little film, this. Yeah, great little western, this one, starring Johnny Depp, and who else is in there? Oh, Iggy Pop's in there, Billy Bob Thornton, Jared Harris, Gabriel Byrne, John Hurt, and Alfred Molina. Yeah, that's pretty great cast to that one. I've got a little booklet there. I've only seen this the once, but I did really like it, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, black and white western, and I thought, yeah, it was really good, this one. Tell you what, I'm probably not going to show the back cover because that might be a bit of a spoiler, to be honest. That's disc. So yeah, it's a really good one. Dead Man from Jim Jarmusch and another Jim Jarmusch title. And I think this is John's favourite film of all time, John Mondo, and that's Down by Law. I really enjoyed this one, not as much as many other people, but I did enjoy it. I'd probably have to give this one another watch at some point. Yeah. This has got who is it? Tom Waits. Is it Tom Waits in it there? Yeah, and John Lurie, Roberto Benigni. Yeah, and from 1986. And yeah, I need to check out that other film again. I think Warren spoke about that film recently, Stranger in Paradise, which is a Jim Jarmusch film. I need to check out, Rectify at some point. So that is oh, I didn't show any of the I'll just show it. Is it like a, oh yeah, it's like a pamphlet thing. Don't know how well that camera's going to pick it up, but I'll do best I can. So yeah, that's Down by Law, which is a great film. I did enjoy it. And then Alan at Kermit's Ghost showed one of this director's films recently, which I haven't checked out. I really want to check it out because I think Roy has seen that one. But the films I have seen from this director, I think I've been really impressed by, to be honest. Mouchette, Mouchette, I think it is. Yeah, this was a really good film, very dark as well. Again, I've only seen it the once, and I think it was really good, but oh yeah, very bleak. I mean, some of his films, what I found is it's quite bleak. It's not say a film that you want to end your happy go Larry day with, to be honest. But that was a good watch. Apologies about some of the shading there, guys. So yeah, that's Mouchette, probably butchering that name, apologies about that, guys. And then we have, yeah, talk about a film that has a tug at the heartstrings right here. Our Hasard Balthazar, poof, flipping heck, yeah, this is really heart-wrenching stuff. And yeah, it was the film EO from a couple of years ago that took great influence from that film. I did like that film though, to be fair. And yeah, I did really like this film, but my God, no, it doesn't have much rewatchability. You just look at some of these characters and you just think, wow, there are some really cruel people out in the world, you know, that's mistreating like this donkey, and that it's quite upsetting. And then you really feel for this girl who wants to take great self-care of this donkey. And yeah, it's a really fantastic film, guys. But again, I don't know how much rewatch ability this one's gonna have for me, to be honest. Yep, and there's the disc as well. Our Hasard Balthazar, really good film, that one. And the next one we've got is Cold Water. which I thought was excellent. Really enjoyed this one. Yeah, this is a French film, wasn't it? Yeah, really good. I think it's romance drama to this one. Great soundtrack as well. I remember the music being excellent in this film. It's about, yeah, I think about a couple of years ago when I watched this. Yeah. And the director, who's the director? Oliver Assayas. Don't think I've seen anything else from that director. So yeah, that's Cold Water. Yeah, very relatable at the minute. A Brighter Summer's Day. The first longest film I've ever watched. You know, it's, I think it's outside. Yeah, like 4.5 hours. Yeah, and about just over 4 hours, and yeah, my God, this was a fantastic viewing, guys. I really enjoyed this one. Tyneside showed this a couple of years ago. I didn't get to see this at the cinema, unfortunately. I would have loved to, but yeah, I can remember fantastic YouTuber. He's not on YouTube anymore, unfortunately, because he had a great channel, Lucas at the Filmmaker. I remember discovering like a lot of these Criterions through his channel, and this was one that stood out to me, A Brighter Summer's Day. So I'll always have Lucas to thank for discovering that film. And yeah, Oz double disc, disc 1, just like that for disc 1. And yeah, I think I remember there was a character who was a massive fan of like Elvis Presley in this film as well, so which you can't argue with that. We all love a bit of Elvis. Yeah. So yeah, this was actually one of my first Criterions as well. I think I got this in a sale as well, you know. Yeah, it's a beautiful film, and do you know what, guys? I am overdue a rewatch for this one, but woof, yeah, like 4-hour viewing. I'm gonna have to try and find time for that at some point, but I'd love to make time for that film again because I absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant, fantastic film. And another really good film, In the Mood for Love, which was absolutely excellent. Oh my God, yeah, this is beautiful, really great. You know, like color grading schemes to this one, like the green tinge and that. Some of the lighting was beautiful as well. And it's just a beautiful love story, this film. You know, I think it's the director really captures that so well in this, and yeah, like the character work and it's just really well written. So yeah, that's In the Mood for Love, which absolutely wonderful. I think I paid full price for this as well. I was more than happy to for this film. It must be love, 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 da-da-da. It must be love, 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 da-da. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. You know when you get those great like romance films, like recently Past Lives, and then I wonder if this film, that like Past Lives, could have took like influence from this film. So that's In the Mood for Love. The cheapest Criterion I've ever picked up for £4 in CX one day, Easy Rider, which I wasn't a big fan of. I know, I know this is a really well-beloved film, guys, but it was fine. It was okay. Bang average for me, middle of the road. With no pun intended, I didn't connect with this one, unfortunately. Was it directed by Dennis Hopper, his directorial debut, and starring, Peter Fonda, Dennis Hopper, and Jack Nicholson. It was okay. It's fine. I'm obviously going to keep it. And for £4, I'm glad. I mean, I am very glad I paid that now, because I didn't really enjoy this film as much as I wanted to. It kind of reminded me of the film, what was it, on Radiance films, Fill Her Up With Sugar. It was quite similar to that film. Like, I liked the idea of it being like a road trip movie, but there wasn't really many characters that I was bothered about, interested, but it was fine. It was okay. I think you're looking at maybe a 6 out of 10. But hey, guys, all the more power to. I know there's a lot of people that absolutely love this film, and I can see why. It's so yeah, maybe one day I'll enjoy this one, but for me, it was just nothing special, that one, for me personally. But this one I did enjoy a lot more. It's a mad world. I really enjoyed this film. I think, again, I watched this once about 3 years ago, and just all these characters that just, like all these side stories with these characters, and they mesh so well together, all after this bag of money. And yeah, it's really good. Stanley Kramer that directed this one as well. So yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot, to be fair. So yeah, definitely one I'd happily revisit again. And then you've got I think it's the Blu-ray and the DVD there. So yeah, that's it's a mad world. Tears for Fears song, of course. And then we've got a film which I thought was, again, this was beautiful. Yeah, French film, Japanese film as well. French New Wave film, sorry. And because it was set in France, and this is beautiful film as well. I really enjoyed this one, and that is Hiroshima, Amour. Yeah, this is really good. Fantastic little film. Again, I would definitely need to give this one a watch. Do you know what? The film, I can remember it started out pretty strange. You know, like the way the film opened, I didn't know what to make to this. But as the film progresses, yeah, because I thought like it started out as more of a documentary sort of thing. It was really bizarre how the film started, but then as the film progresses, it was a great like love story, and I really enjoyed this one. I think some of the music I can remember being excellent. Gonna say, Roy, this one might be one you might want to check out. I'd definitely recommend this one, Roy, if you've not seen it. I think you might really like this film, to be fair. Actually, guys, I'll also say as well, I can't remember if I said at the start, but I will also leave a link to Nathan Jones's channel. Great to see Nathan back on YouTube, and with some amazing videos of late. Yeah, I'll definitely leave a link to Nathan's channel there. Got a lot of time for that guy. Fantastic fella in the film community. And yeah, that's Hiroshima, Amour. And then I've got, and this film, I can remember this one just being fine. It was okay from what I remember. Girlfriends. Yeah, I think this one was just okay for me, this one. I think I got it in a Criterion sale though, so I can't really grumble at that. Claudia, well, yeah, I don't know if I've seen many of other films. Funny how some of the Criterions come with pamphlets and some come with like booklets as well. It's very interesting how that works out sometimes, and then you've got like a, you know, like a booklet as well. Yeah, it's. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice image. Yeah. Yeah, so, was this set in... this is set in New York as well. I do remember quite liking this one, you know. It was 88 minutes, so, yeah, I definitely would watch this one again. So that's, Girlfriends. And then I think this was a band as well, I believe. A band that I need to check out, Smithereens. But this is nothing to do, I don't think, with the bands. This is, I think, like a more of it's like a punk film, I think. Is it set in New York, about like the punk scene? This was good. I enjoyed this. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one, actually. Yeah, this was right up my street. All the good people, listen to me. You gotta forget the way that you feel. All the good people, listen to me. So yeah, I again, you know, I've said this many times before, guys, but you know, when you look at like your collection and then you showcase like many of these titles, you think, I've not seen that one in a while, I'd love to revisit that one again. So yeah, that's another one of that. Woof, this is one of my favourites. Well, it's probably my second favourite Kurosawa film, and it's probably top 5 favourite films in the Criterion collection. Dreams, which, by the way, guys, I do plan on upgrading this one to 4K one day. I think Elliot did a great review of this 4K disc a while back, and yeah, I absolutely adore this film. I've only seen it the once, and it's based on 8 of Kurosawa's dreams, and then he makes a wonderful spellbinding movie out of it. And the way the film is crafted and choreographed, it is tremendous. This is a beautiful film. I absolutely love this. I can only imagine what this is going to look like in 4K, guys, because this Blu-ray looks stunning of it. So I can only imagine what the 4K is going to look like. I'm definitely going to get this one on 4K at some point. When it gets reduced, if it gets down from 30 to about 25 quid, then yeah, I'll have to get onto that, because wow, what a movie. I went into this one completely blind as well. I remember watching this one at home, and it just took my breath away. If this ever, if they ever do a Kurosawa season at Tyneside to show this, then count me in. So yeah, and some background artwork as well. Which, yeah, I remember it being so colourful. And, you know, like, some of the colour grading, oh my God, it's aged tremendously. So, yeah, that's Dreams by Akira Kurosawa. Wonderful filmmaker, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, what is it, the 4K BFI edition of The Seven Samurai. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, guys, but I definitely want to pick that one up when it, like, releases. I think to myself, yep, we'll be having some of that in the collection. And then we have a film I've still not seen. I've had this one for about a couple of years now, and I've still haven't seen this one. And yeah, that's if you're just wondering what that was, guys, I was just clearing that dust off the case there. That's 24 frames. Yep. I think it's just meant to be all 24 short stories, I think, is it, that's like meshed together. Yeah, 24 still images of like landscapes, and I think it's meant to be quite a personal film, this one. Yeah, I need to check that one out. It's the same director of is it Taste of Cherry, which I thought was good. I think it could have been better for me, that one, but I thought it was good. Oh, I tell you what, I love looking back at, you know, like, some of these, a lot of these Criterion titles, and a couple of which I've not seen yet, and some of them, I remember that being really good. I want to watch this one again. Get that disc back in the player, I say. Guys, if anyone knows me, you will know how much I adore this film. This is my favourite film of all time. I stand by that. I absolutely love it. It's not going to be for everyone. I know Lisa Loves wasn't a huge fan of this film, whilst I think Lisa did admire, like, the filmmaking side of it and the acting as well. But yeah, like, hey guys, of course I do understand that this film is not going to be for everyone, mind you, in like the respect that it's a very sprawling film. There's a lot to digest, and it's, you know, it's a hefty runtime of 2 hours and 45 minutes. I don't know what it is, though. I mean, I first watched it and I loved it. It was love at first sight for me, this movie. It was like a 9 out of 10. This was like June 2021, and honestly, guys, oof, you're talking... I think I've watched this film about 11 times now, and that is Tarkowski's Stalker. Yeah, where is the 4K of this? If Criterion are ever going to do 4K reissues or whatnot, yeah, this needs to happen, you know. And again, I'd love to see this film at the cinema. I think they showed it at the Prince Charles Cinema last year, and oh my God, I could just only imagine. I think it was the BFI IMAX, I think, and I could only just imagine what this would have looked like at the cinema. But I'm going to do a separate review of this one day. I know Elliot's IMO Reviews did a cracking essay video about this one. Yeah, that was really good. I'll leave a link to that essay review that Elliot did. That was brilliant, because I think he watched it for the first time back in February and he absolutely loved it. So, yeah. I wish that was me watching this film for the first time again. Like, the cinematography, the music. Oh my God, I need to do a review about this film. I love it so much. Yeah, I've watched this film the once this year, and it already feels like it's not enough. I need, you know, I think last year I watched this film about 4 times, and then I think I watched it another 4 times the year before that. Oh my God, I can't get enough of this film. I think there's just some wonderful quotes from this film as well, and just character work. I love it. My favourite film of all time, Tarkowski's Stalker. And yeah, we're going to end this part 1 with 3 more of Tarkowski's films. I love this director, you know. I've seen 2 of his films at Tyneside Cinema, this being one of them, and that is Solaris. And no, I haven't watched the remake of Solaris. I mean, I'm sure it's good, guys, but if I'm ever going to watch Solaris, it's got to be this version for me from Tarkowski. And I absolutely love this film. The cinematography and just the quiet and tenderness of this film, and just the sound mixing, and just the music, and the, you know, the way that the story and the narration is meshed together. It's phenomenal. It is Tarkowski's 2001. That's the way I would describe it in a nutshell. And I did go and see this at Tyneside Cinema last year. Yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal. Actually, I'll give a bit of a closer look there. That was my ticket. And James Movie Bug. I remember sending a copy of this to James, and James absolutely loved this one as well. Again, Roy, if you haven't seen this film, Roy, yeah, definitely worth checking out. This is absolutely tremendous. Talking about this film again, guys, I want to watch it again. I did watch it back in February, but oh my god, yeah, I want to watch this film right now, to be honest. Just beautiful, beautiful film, fantastic film. My word, it is stunning. You know, I said to Warren that if there was ever like a great space-related triple bill, Star Trek the Motion Picture, 2001 Space Odyssey, and Solaris, that is just gotta happen, hasn't it? I am gonna possibly do a Tarkowski ranking video in due course. I do like this film, not as much as the other 2 films, but this one is still really, really good. His debut film, Ivan's Childhood, really good film set in World War II. And there's still some brilliant like landscape shots and that. And of course, there is some really bleak and dark moments as well, definitely, with the subject matter. And this is a really good film, though. I did think this was pretty fantastic. And do you know what, guys? Tarkowski is my second favourite director, right? But because at the minute it is Wes Anderson, but I say this, but I have not been a fan of Wes Anderson's last 2 main feature films, Asteroid City and The French Dispatch, which I do plan on rewatching. So Tarkowski on Another Day could be my favourite film, my favourite director of all time, because all of his 7 feature-length films I absolutely adore. I think I've got all of them in the collection now, because there's about, the 3 other films are on the Curzon Artificial Eye label. So that's Ivan's Childhood, really good film. And then massive shout out to film blogger Sam, because this is, I think, Sam's second favourite film of all time, and I can't blame him, because it is fantastic. It is a beautiful, mesmerising, calming and just ritual piece of cinema meshed into one. Tarkowski's Mirror. Yeah, I absolutely adore this film. I didn't know on first viewing, when I first watched this film, I really didn't like it, not particularly, and then I watched it again, I thought, oh, this is better than I thought on first viewing. Watched it again, that was really good. Watched it again, fantastic, and then watched it again. I absolutely love it. So it is a grower, this film, and a personal film to Tarkowski as well. You know, like I think based on like his childhood as well, and a lot of the like a few of the characters are played by the same actors as well. You know, to like tell this it's a real like wonderful you know, like drama piece as well, and just focusing on like I think 2 timelines at the same time, and yeah, it's a beautiful movie, beautiful movie. Oh yeah, that's pretty grim what happens there in that scene. Not a spoiler, by the way, guys, because that actually does appear on like the main menu as well. That guy there was, I think that doctor character, he was in Tarkowski's Stalker. Beautiful like imagery in this film as well, and again, the music is phenomenal. Do you know what, guys? Talking of, you know, like music soundtracks, I'd love it if they could, you know, like do some of Tarkowski's films on like vinyl soundtrack. That'd be brilliant. And a film that very much inspired another film that I'm going to probably show that in part 2 of this. Well, you know, like if ever the horror film The Ring took a leaf out of film's book, I think this says it all right there. Very bit creepy, that, to be honest. That's a bit creepy as well. But this isn't like any horror elements or anything, no, guys. It just like a couple of the imagery. It's quite thought-provoking. Finds another yeah. So that's the booklet, and I am not even going to attempt to taking these discs out, guys. That's the only problem I've got. The main issue I've got with this set is I can't for the life of me get these discs out and then back in again. It's quite a chore, to be honest. But of course I will be watching this film again at some point. Not seen this one in a little while. I think it was about probably nearly 2 years ago when I last watched this film, so overdue a rewatch. It's gonna be 40 years, this film, next year, so hopefully they'll do some like 40th anniversary screening of this. Tarkowski's Mirror, which is wonderful. So guys, that has been part 1 of my Criterion collection. I have absolutely loved doing this part 1 of this video. I'm just so glad now that I'm kind of, you know, like getting the dice rolling, tapping into rhythms, shall we say, with these like collection videos, and you know, showcasing more of my boutique items as well. I've got a couple of items to show on Blu-ray that I picked up like recently. I'll do that probably in my next video because I forgot to show them in this video. So guys, let me know your thoughts on any of those titles, like if you've seen them and what's your thoughts on them. And I just want to take the time to say, guys, thank you so much for all your continuous support on the channel, the lovely messages and comments. I really do appreciate it, as always. And yeah, I'll look forward to bringing out part 2 of my Criterion collection. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.